Hello, welcome to the Art of the Oracle. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Valentine's Day. So I decided to do another 3-card pick a card reading this week, all around connection, relationship, and possibly love. So if there is some sort of connection that you've been wondering what is going on, or if you're looking for love, or if there's something going on in your life that you feel like would benefit from another connection, then this reading is for you. I'm guiding you in through 3 different tarot cards, and along with each tarot card is a crystal, a heart crystal, to help open up your heart and expand your ability to be able to see and feel what you need for this particular reading, to open your heart to the possibility of some sort of connection, whatever type of connection that is that you're looking for right now. So this is your first deck of cards, and this is a type of quartz crystal, and I think it's hematite quartz. It brings in kind of a fiery energy, a multitude. It says around the stone that it's around healing. So if there's something around your heart that you feel like needs healing, this could be the pile for you. The second group of cards here are in the middle, and this one is the Light Seers Tarot. This is a beautiful deck of Angel Tarot, and with the Angel Tarot, we're bringing in a rose quartz. So as you can see, we have 2 types of quartz here: the rose quartz and the hematite quartz. And quartz in general amplifies something and opens something up. So rose quartz is typically known to help open up that heart chakra and the ability and the attraction for more love. And then the third one that we have here is the Tarot of the Owls. And the tiger eye is what the heart here, very beautiful energy around tiger eye, which also brings around a healing, a protective energy, as well as a grounding energy. So these are the 3 decks that you have to choose from. Take your time, listen to all 3 if you feel like there might be something, or if you're really digging for more information. Possibly there's something in each one, only you'll know that. And I appreciate you so much for being here. I look forward to diving into the reading. So let's do that now. All right, pile 1, reading 1. This is for you. Thank you so much for being here at the Art of the Oracle. I am really excited to do this reading. I'm feeling the energy of love in the air. And this crystal, I hope you can see this. I know that, and I appreciate you hanging with me because I am working to get a better light system. But this one has really a lot of layers in it. And I feel like that it's bringing in some fiery healing to anyone who is, kind of drawn to this, that there's movement. So what I'm going to say is, as it comes to a type of connection for you, that there's movement. And there's not just, if you're looking for a romantic connection, there's not one way, but whatever this connection is, I feel like it needs to have some sort of depth to it and some sort of passionate, fiery energy around it. This is a grounding stone as well as bringing healing. So if you felt that in the past, you haven't been attracting the right kind of person, or you're not attracting somebody that maybe, like, in the beginning they seem really amazing, and then you dig in and you think, why am I still attracting this? It's because there's some sort of healing that needs to be done, and you're attracting the type of person to help you heal that. Now, I'm not saying if the energy around the person is if it's a really negative energy, there is a healing around why do you attract negative energy. It's not that you have to go into the relationship to feel how to attract that energy. But let's draw a card, and I'm going to ask to draw a card around what it is that you are attracting in right now as we're looking at these connections. I'm going to go to the Light Seers Tarot. What is the connection? I feel like it's this one. Oh, wow. Look at that. So the first thing that we were talking about is healing heartache. And this is the card in the tarot deck around heartache. So what I feel like, I love this because it is showing what is present right now. Somewhere in either the person you're attracting or within you, there's heartache. And when you haven't healed that sort of energy, then you kind of bring that messiness into a new relationship. So let's get some more information about the type of personality. So if you are finding hard, because this could be the person that you're attracting. You don't want somebody, I feel like these cards as well. So yeah, so look at this. So this is what's coming in after that. Is that, so I feel like what this is saying here is that this, as she's looking at the past, this is the past. This is looking to the future. This is being able to wish upon a star. And this is the change of all of that. So if you look at where you've been in relationships that are kind of a dead-end relationship, that they're kind of leading to heartache. And I feel the energy around this card is like so tired of the same old thing and truly desiring. The desiring is like wishing to the cosmos for that one true love connection, or that one true friendship connection that mimics how open you are to just all of life. I feel like you're somebody that really is asking for, you're just asking for what you're giving out. Like you're not asking for something you're not willing to do. You have this beautiful, bright energy around you. So since we're still in full moon as it's leaving right now, we're going to grab the Moonology and ask for energy around that. So we have 3 cards coming out. Yeah, so we have this Leo energy, which is exactly what the full moon is around Leo. It's saying to be confident. So part of the problem is that if we've had a heartache in the past, it's really hard to be confident about moving forward and receiving the love that you feel like you deserve. And this is saying that that's part of what's going on here. How important it is, I hope you can see this, for you to be confident in who you are, because you do deserve this beautiful soul. So there's a lot of cards around the moon. So there's the moon I think in this Moonology card is really talking about this divine feminine wisdom, that thing that's below the surface that you don't really see. It's like getting the moon card in tarot, sorry. And this is a time to give rather than take. So sometimes when we've been heartbroken over and over again, it's like we go into a relationship and we're not letting anybody in. So we're not going to give a lot. We're going to see what they have to offer us before we decide we're going to invest anything into that relationship. And that's saying that this is not that time to do that. If you really want a relationship, as hard as it may be sometimes, is that you have to put forward the thing that you want back. So instead of keeping your heart closed off and saying, I'm not going to give until I find out what this person's got, it's asking you to do the opposite. And it's saying to make the first move, be bold and make the first move. So if there is someone around you that is kind of got your attention and you're just so uncertain about them, is it's telling you that, first of all, that you right now to be confident in that. And that it's time to give. Show them what you have. Show them why you're such a great person, because I feel like you are. And then be bold. Make sure you make that first move. And it shows them that you are, it just shows them a little bit about who you are. And the answers you need are coming. So one of the things that you know, as we look at people, when you make this first move and you're going into a new relationship, whether it be you're wanting to, you know, have this new friendship, you feel like this is a really great person and you're too guarded, it really, you don't understand how it comes off to the other person, except for sometimes it comes off that you know, that you're really not that serious about the relationship, or you're not that committed into learning a relationship. And I feel like there's healing energy somewhere around this, and I feel like it's going to be here, but there's something around, I feel like you're still kind of closed off and not willing to make the first move, and it's time to do that. So we're bringing in the healing energy for you. Wow, that one. Okay, so I love this. So it's saying that blessings are coming your way. I feel like there's one more card here. So the angels are blessing you with what you need. Wow. And look at it said the answers that you need are coming in the form of blessings and freedom from something. And I feel like this freedom card is coming in as part of this. Like it's coming in as a blessing. It's either liberating you from like this old heartbreak that you've kind of been carrying around a little bit. It's no longer relevant is what I feel like. You have new dreams and wishes and you're holding on to them. But see how these two are back to back? It's like you're looking forward to those dreams and wishes and still being somewhat tangled up in this old energy of heartbreak. So we're going to ask the sacred creators to give us a little bit more insight, and then we're going to go back to the tarot. So what is the insight here for reading 1 on sacred creators? Okay. That really slid out. Wow. So it's asking you, it says creator earth. It's asking you to really ground in. This beautiful green energy here is around your heart chakra. And this is that energy grounding you down. And it's asking you to really ground yourself, to not get too much. This is air energy and around your thoughts and things. I feel like this card also wants to come out. Yeah. And it's saying that, you know, this is a wish that you have, but the wishes that we have, we send out into the universe. And I believe that it's coming back to you. But the answers that you need are going to be coming. Ground into, like, do some practices around writing out what you really want in this partnership, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a partnership in a new job, or whether it's truly the love of your life, your soulmate that you want to bring into your life. Is that you can't connect, you cannot attract the thing that you want, your wish, if you're still too attached to this. So it's saying success and transformation. So as you transform and you let go and you realize that this heartache is, you saw what you didn't want. Now it's taking you into something that you are more aware of what you want. It's time to transform. That if you are wondering about a person, or if he likes you or she likes you, you're going to find the answers that you need, because there's divine blessings and freedom. And I think the freedom is to let this heartache go, and that the success in this transformation is inevitable. Like, it's going to happen. It's just whether or not you're going to allow it to happen smoothly or quickly, or if you're going to keep going back. And that's when you know that it's not let go. It's like when you keep showing it back into additional relationships, or you don't allow a new relationship in because you're still going back to this heartache. And okay, look at that. So I don't know if you saw this, but I went to shuffle and this card flew out. This is around new beginnings. And as you can see, this earth creator, it's an earth energy, and it's a new energy. It's like, this is your offering. When it said here, it's time to give rather than take. Your offering, sometimes it's really hard to do, to offer your heart up, to show people who you are. Sometimes you feel like you've been kicked in the teeth for that offering. You can only be you. You can't control how other people are. But what if you're sincere about who you are? There's an opportunity here for a new beginning. This is creating this opportunity for new beginning. So let's find out what else we need to know about this new beginning. Or can we get some information about this person, or what you're drawing in and where they are? Because I feel like this is a lot of reading around you. So can we get information about what's coming in? Okay, look at that. So the energy is a very masculine energy. So if you're a woman, this could be a man that really is a very confident person. So he comes across very confident. He has a wisdom about him. This is an elevated energy around somebody who's a great communicator. It could be somebody that's an air sign. It could be somebody that you find is very confident, and when he talks, like, people listen. right? And so this is the bat, which has shown a great ability to transform. And people who are very confident talkers have generally been through it. You see the raven here at the top of his head, because he brings in insight that sometimes people may or may not understand where it came from. It's almost like it's magically come in, but he has been somebody who is transformed into this space of who he is, through the transformation of the dragonfly and the transformation here of the energy of the bat. And he has the wisdom to understand that where he's not a victim of where he's come from, but it's created this strength. That's why he's sitting on top of the mountain and he can see things from all vantage points. And so he has a real truth about him. And if you're wondering if he's telling the truth, I believe it is somebody that you can really communicate and believe, because they're going to speak from their truth. What else is the information around this other individual? Okay, so there is an opportunity. This, I feel like, is somebody that's very passionate and well-grounded. Like this person, this is the card of wands, and it's about creativity. So when they move towards something, they're not going to like jump in haphazardly. They're going to move with awareness, and they're gonna move with purpose. So if this is something that, and I just looked at the bottom of the deck, which shows a new opportunity for love. Like when this person really falls or becomes, you know, connected with you in some way, they are really very heart-centered. They're aware of who they are. They have a great perspective on life. They see how things work. They're able to communicate very openly, and they're passionate. They don't move forward without really taking their time, but when they do, they're going to come at everything through the heart. So I'm going to ask about this connection that is coming up for you, if we can get more information. Okay, so it says, every loving thought is a seed of love. Sometimes the seed sprout instantly, at other times it lies dormant for a while. The timing really doesn't matter. Love always grows into greater love. And I feel like that's this card right here, is as you remove this and as you bring space for your wishes and your dreams to come through, which I think is also around this divine connection, it allows the roots to kind of open up. There's still possibility in every seed. And the positive and loving thoughts are instrumental in creating a positive and loving relationship. This is what we were talking about in the beginning, that fear and doubt only create uncertainty, that you can't move forward in this heartbreak. You have to be able to let it go. So think less about what you think is wrong and more about what is right in the relationship. This is time to give some of that positive energy. And then it says, have you lost sight of what's important? Remember when life was simpler and the world seemed like a giant playground, so just waiting to be explored. So perhaps it's time to rediscover that. So when we've been through heartache, our dreams and wishes sometimes get lost in, you know, some of the things that, because we kind of get lost in the heaviness. So let's go here, last cards here. This is another crystal oracle, and we're gonna see what's going on here. I feel like that's too many cards, but I'm gonna take these two, which showed the bottom. So the two cards here is crowsight and citrine. And so what I'm getting from this crowsight is this fiery energy, right? This is the fire of passion. And we're getting the same thing here. Hopefully you can see all that. You're getting the same thing here in this citrine, right? This is around abundance and around passion and around having what you need. This is this yellow and orange chakra, which is your passion, your wands energy. This is around the fire of creation, and then the giving and nurturing feeling. So I feel like with this, you're going to be nurtured in this relationship if it does move forward. So the citrine energy is around abundance and healing. And then we have this crowsight energy, which is around change and sexuality. So I feel like this could be, like we saw here, is very passionate, beginning to this relationship. And I hope that this helps to kind of open you up to the understanding that we all have this sort of heartache. And I'm not diminishing anything that you have, but when we experience these things, our heart becomes either one of two things, kind of closed off to ever being exposed to that kind of pain, or it becomes deeper and richer, meaning that when you open your heart up, you move into something that is so much more than it ever could have been without having the heartache. It's like you know more of what you are willing to accept. You know more about what you want in another person. So there's a lot of beautiful energy around you for new love to come in. Don't be afraid to give. Don't be afraid to open yourself and allow this transformation. There are definitely blessings, and the answers that you need are coming right in the middle of your reading. You have the star and the world, which is your wishes and a transformation. This is a time of change where you're going to get it. And then you have these two new beginnings about really being able to live a new life that is very heart space, like a new love coming in. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, I hope you have a really wonderful day today. Bye now. Welcome to your reading, pile number 2. I'm so excited to do this reading for you. I hope that we can find some answers to what it is you're looking for. So let's dive in. The first thing I'm going to bring your attention to is this rose quartz, which is around love. So is that your goal, and why you chose this is because you really want to know what it is that's coming in for you as it opens up to a really loving relationship. So we're going to dive into that a little bit more. And it's so funny because there could be some healing energy around you. That's what this one from pile number 1 is bringing in, and I saw that it's still here. So there is maybe a residue of healing that needs to occur within you so you can attract the true love that you really, really want to experience in your day-to-day. So we have the angels here in form of tarot, which is bringing about, you know, like a higher wisdom. I feel like you're probably a very romantic person that feels really drawn because you have these beautiful blue energy here in the angels to like, I feel like you believe in the fairy tale ending around it. So let's find out some information for you, reading number 1. What is the information coming in for 1? So I feel like it's this one. So we have 2 cards here. One is the 7 of air. And what it says here is plans need revision, more going on than meets the eye. So is there like something that you've got your eye on and you think like from afar, it looks really great. Like it looks like something like, because if you look at this card here, there's a lot of unicorns. It looks very magical. But I mean, we all know that everything is different when you get up close. Like you can see the details more. That person you think is really young, you see a little more of the wrinkles, or you move in with somebody that you feel like is amazing, and then now every little thing they do is driving you absolutely crazy. It's like when you get closer to something, it looks a little bit different. So it's asking you to, if you're planning on making this really big move, the cards here today are asking you to just relax for a minute, because we also have the Hermit card, number 9. Now, 9s are around completion and ending. It says spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. So I feel like there's something that you're wanting to jump into. Look at all this yellow energy here, which I love. I've never seen one like this before. I don't get this out very much. It's Archangel Raziel. And what this is showing me is this is the need for this inner light. Like surround yourself with your own inner light and inner knowing around something. Don't, because if you're a romantic and something looks really romantic and somebody made a romantic gesture, sometime it's just like hook, line, and sinker. You go right in that direction. And it's telling you to take your time. Because if that's the case, I feel like perhaps you've had a little bit of heartache in the past around something because you've moved so quickly into that direction. I feel like there might be one more card that is, can you give me more information? That's a little bit too much, but I'm going to take the one right here on the bottom. And this is the 2 of air energy. And in this deck, we'll grab some more cards as we go into the reading further. It says being unable or unwilling to make a decision, pretending that there is no problem. So what's really interesting is that this is really a beautiful Two of Air, right? This doesn't look like a bad card at all, but what it is that two people on opposing sides, as rather than getting together to make what needs to happen, they're kind of like locked horns, which means that they're not really going to go anywhere. And so if there's something that you're looking at, from what I'm seeing right here, it's giving me this energy that you're kind of pretending like you've noticed some of the signs within somebody you're looking at, whether it's a romantic love or a new job or this great friendship, and you see that something doesn't feel quite right, but you're kind of ignoring it, I feel like. And this is saying, stop it, is that this is around taking care of yourself, but you don't really know what the problem is if you're dismissing it and moving on, and then another problem comes and you dismiss it and move on. This is asking you to stop, to sit with it and really ask what's going on. So we're going to go to this Moonology to see if it can reveal a little bit more. I feel like it's this card about what's going on. So it's funny because it's asking you to step out of your comfort zone. This is the North Node. This is about your true north, like what is guiding you. And if you're a hopeless romantic, trust me, I understand. I love romance. I am a lover of love. And you want very much to see the best in everyone. But stepping out of your comfort zone, if that's your type of personality, would be somebody that rather than falling head over heels for, is taking the time back or looking at somebody that you normally wouldn't look at, or looking into, okay. So yeah, it's saying that there is a healing that needs to happen, and your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah, I feel like you're a big dreamer, and you're just kind of moving forward with this heart and everything. You just want everything to be happy, and nothing is yet set in stone. So it's kind of alluding to the fact that even though you kind of feel like you understand what's going on here, that there is still some healing that either needs to be happening within you and your situation, and ask, why am I falling so quickly into something that may or may not be at the best interest for you? And even though like maybe it seems like a good thing, it's trying, your higher self is trying to ask you to pull back a little bit and to really, is this really what you think it is? Because nothing is set in stone. So we're going to grab these healing. It's so funny that I felt like healing needed to happen around this love reading on some level. And as you can see, we've got these cards really flying out. And the first one is truth and integrity. So I feel like you don't know the truth around something. See how all of this is this like all moving very quickly, very wanting to be in this situation, and perhaps it's not what you think it is. Let's see. Okay, manifestation. So there's really something trying to manifest, trying to come into your world. And I feel like these two cards are kind of working together. It wants you to slow down a little bit. Don't head towards something. What is your truth? What is going on here? Is there truth and integrity? So I'm going to ask for another one of these angel tarot cards. Can you give us more information about this truth and integrity? Because right now I'm feeling there's a situation here, and I haven't got a lot of information about the other. And I'm getting a little bit about you being this beautiful romantic person. And I feel like this card right here. So this is the moon. Exactly. So something wants to stay somewhat hidden. We have the moon, and I feel like you are moving because you're a very intuitive person. You want to move. You want this to be something, but something needs a practical plan. Something needs, like, if you're really very, easily swayed into something, you sometimes, that's what I'm getting from this card. I mean, look at it here. I mean, they're really kind of all doting on this one person right here, truth and integrity. And sometimes that can get a little bit foggy. So I'm going to ask for, we're going to bring this card around, the cards around the Sacred Creator. So can you give us more information around the situation for reading number 2? And can we get some more information around this situation? Feed your artist. So is there something here that is asking some sort of creativity, like for you to be creative in some way? And this may not be a person. This may be like you have, and that's kind of what I'm getting here, is that there's something that you really want to do that is kind of, there's some blockage around it. There's something that's stopping this beautiful thing that you're wanting to move forward. But the plans need revision. Your dream needs a practical plan. There's a time for healing, a step out of your comfort zone. Like perhaps everything that you're putting into place is something kind of like you've always done, and it's asking you to step back and to look at things a little bit differently, which is why this Hermit card is right here in the middle, that there is manifestation. Both of these are looking the same way. He is holding this beautiful light and has this like wand with him, and she's got this beautiful magical light, and they're all above, like they're all up here on top looking down, sprinkling something below for manifestation. But I feel like part of this is that you're not, it's asking you to feed something within you, like feed your artist, have truth and integrity in what you're doing, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, and the release of fears that are holding you back. So there is some aspect that you're not seeing here. Can we get another card from the Sacred Creators, please? I feel like it's this one right here. Wow, again, it's asking you to create the alchemy around something. It's asking you to transform something, because this says plans need revision, events behind the scenes, step out of the comfort zone, nothing is set in stone. There is something asking you to really look at what you're moving into. What are you trying to manifest? Because I feel like some of the situation is clouded around that. And I don't think this is a person. I think this is something that you're really excited about moving towards. So let's get information from these. So chrysoprase, I'm not familiar with what this energy brings in. So I'm going to ask this card, what is the information that you're bringing in today? Ooh, wow. So I'm getting in this energy of flow. And I'm getting in this energy of this, like the opposite of flow, almost like a rigidity and a love. I felt a sense of love. So I feel like there's something flowing in right now to you that you haven't seen yet. Oh, beautiful. It is around love and something uplifting. So that is what I was feeling from this stone. It's like there's something rigid in here, but I felt this deep sense of love in the middle of this kind of, which is could be what this heart is bringing in. Let's read. It says many wonderful experiences are in store for you, and this stone helps you open your heart and allows you to feel the presence of this unconditional love. So you're entering a fertile period that will enable you to creatively to feed your artist and express the true nature in a loving, compassionate way. This is the truth. It's asking you, the truth is there's some creative aspect around you asking to come out, to be manifest. And there's something that, I don't know if you've got like an idea or something right here around the full moon that you're kind of unsure of, but it needs a plan. It needs you to move forward, and nothing is ever set in stone. You have to decide that that's the direction that you want to go in. But it says here that you're kind of unable to make the decision. So I feel like you're in a place that needs movement, and this chrysoprase is bringing that in for you. It says, listen to what your heart is saying and be guided by your intuition, and you will create the success and fulfillment that you rightly deserve. How beautiful. Now I'm grabbing one of these. These are love cards coming in. I feel like it's this one right here. You are an angel of light. Before you, I surrender past and future. All that matters is right now in this moment. My heart is transformed. This is around this alchemy every time you are near. So what this is saying is that you have this divine light, this divine angel of intuition, this divine guidance around you that is tapping you on the shoulder and wanting you to know that they're always with you. So as things kind of get hung up and that you're afraid to move forward, that you're kind of stuck in the details, that it's time to step back a little bit and go within your own heart, your own light, your own love, because flow is trying to come in. The love that emanates from my beloved heart is light that springs from the mind of the divine. Through each other, we become one. I give thanks for the endless blessings of you. So, right, so there is something that really, it wants to know that what you're doing and what you're offering to the world is so much more than you think it is. Like, I feel like something very, very powerful wants to be born from you. And it's a gift that I feel like is coming with truth and integrity from your heart. This is not around somebody not having truth and integrity. This is around you being truthfully who you were meant to be. And you need to heal and step out of your comfort zone and follow this dream that maybe you've told yourself you cannot do. So lastly, okay, I feel like this one as well. So we're going to find out this is what wanted to come. Ace of Earth. Yeah, this is about a new beginning. This is about bringing that thing down into an inflow of abundance, a promising business venture. And it could be around documents or contracts or something asking you to really move forward. Now, the Four of Wands is there's an opportunity for you to miss it because you're afraid. That's why it says nothing is yet set in stone. You have this water energy around. This is something that could pass you by if you don't get out of your comfort zone and move in that direction. The Page of Water could be something new that's trying to enter your life, but there is a possibility of missing it. It could be that there is something that happens at the right time to keep you from missing that opportunity because it's right here under manifestation. Then we have the Three of Earth around creativity again and recognizing very high quality work, being a team player. I feel like that's your work. Now we have the Eight of Air, which is the Eight of Swords energy. And it says there's an illusion around you being trapped. It's like you feel like you're stuck in a situation and you're not. You've perhaps been in a space where you didn't see the way out and you've had to do everything, but you're not trapped at all. You have the High Priestess energy right after that, asking you, really reconfirming that you need to listen to your intuition, to have patience and consider carefully what you want before acting. Wow. What a beautiful reading. I am so excited for you. I feel like you have a lot of spiritual support around you and that you really need to get out of your own way is what I'm feeling. Not to miss this opportunity, that you are this beautiful, creative, romantic soul, that everything that you put in, you're doing it from a heart space. But right now you're conflicted because you have these beautiful gifts, but you're afraid. You're afraid of being, probably through old past pains, is that you're afraid to show your true self, your true heart, what it is that you want to create or what you want to bring in the world. And it's asking you to revise that, to revise your way of thinking. And it says there's an opportunity. It says more is going on than meets the eye. So maybe you're looking at an idea and somebody has come in to give you their perspective, which kind of takes it away from the truth of what it originally was. Only you will know how it resonates with you. And I'd really love to hear from you, pile number 2, and how this resonates and if this makes sense to you. So until next time, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have a beautiful day today. Bye now. Welcome to your reading, pile number 3. I am so excited to be here to bring you this reading on Valentine's Day around something that you're bringing into your life, some sort of either love relationship or something that you're wanting to come together to bring a connection forward. So you have this beautiful tarot of the owls, which I think inherently is bringing in some sort of wisdom already, and this beautiful rainbow energy, which tells me there's a little bit of magic inherent in this wisdom. Now, you've also chosen this beautiful heart around tiger's eye. This is the smallest heart here, but by no means the least powerful. This is around healing, around communication. And as you can see in this particular heart, there are so many layers in tiger's eye. And I think that that's bringing this energy around you being able to see multiple things that are occurring at one time within either people, within your life. Something is going on that is helping you heal in many different ways. So let's dive into the cards and find out a little bit more about what's going on with you, pile number 3. So for reading 3, I feel like this wants to come out. And it's the Hanged Man. Very interesting card to come out for you. Now, as you can see, it's a really fun card because he's in this forest that looks a little bit magical, and it's kind of a little bit like the tiger eye, right? It's got like all these illuminated lines running through it. So that tells me that there's something like an idea that's coming to you, because I see his head all illuminated, and this around communication is that something is coming to you, but you need to take time out. It's like sometimes we get really wrapped up in trying to make something happen, or we get excited around somebody new coming in, that we don't listen. Like we go forward with what it is that we think is going on, which isn't always what's going on, which is probably why all these different levels. And there could be just a lot of levels around you or this other person. And so it's asking, this is around taking a pause. This is around looking at things a little bit differently than the obvious. So let's dive in, because I'm not sure what this energy is saying. So let's give, okay, this is another card, the Three of Wands. And again, the Three of Wands energy, as you can see, there's something trying to reveal itself to you, but it's asking you to pause. So the Three of Wands is ready to make a move, but he's taking a moment before he makes a move. He's already stepped past this one, and he's on the gates of being able to move forward. This owl can fly off at any point. And the water in this card here is representative of our emotions, and so we're going to rise above that. And then this card has mountains in the background. So we're flowing with like a divine intuition. Our wands are around some sort of creative energy that's bringing us forward. And the mountains could be achievement that we're looking to move forward, whether it be in a relationship or something else. I'm going to ask for one more card for additional clarity for you, reading number 3. Okay. And yeah, there's more Wands energy here. And it came up upside down, and I'm hearing that it's supposed to be right side up for you. The Wands energy, and I'll bring some more of these cards out as we move forward. But the Wands energy is around this real passionate, fiery energy as you move forward. And I feel like this is coming in to say that he's very much in control of what's going on. And there are two elements that, like we saw here in these, there are multiple layers, which is, I see layers here, I see layers here, layers within the tiger eye, and there are layers within even the communications, because the dragon or this lizard energy is around the dream time. Like I feel like there's a dream, something that's really pulling you forward into this direction, whether it's creating something or building something or moving to a new job, or whether it's moving forward in a connection with another person. So there's something that, see, as you can see here, look, this one is pausing because there's a new idea, pausing because there's an illumination. These, again, his wing is open just like this. It's like something is coming together to be able, this is the back and the front. It's like more than one element has to come together for whatever it is that you're looking at to come forward. So we're gonna pull in the moon energy that is still present as we're doing this reading to get more insight into this reading for you, reading number 3. What additional insight? Okay. So the first thing, okay, all of these cards. Okay, so I saw a group of cards. I thought it was only one, but it feels like it's all of these. Okay, so the 3 cards coming out is the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. A new start is coming, and believe in the impossible. So this is really beautiful energy coming in for you, reading number 1. So what this is saying is it's asking you to kind of see the multiple layers, all of this energy that is coming through. So you'll have an information, release the negativity, a new start is coming, and believe in the impossible. You can look at these as very different things, but you can also look like these energies here, these 3 energies here, release the negativity. Could be you pausing, seeing something from a new perspective, like almost like an enlightened state where you see something for the first time. And it could be that now you're seeing the positive and letting go of the negative. This is a time for pause to look at something in a new way. So we can say it's releasing, please release the negativity around something. A new start is coming. The 3 of Wands is about moving forward into something that you're passionate about. And when you have this King of Wands, which is the ultimate in being able to create something that you desire, it could be that it is a dream come true, that you're healing. So I feel like these cards are reinforcing what we're already showing here in a really big way. Now, I'm added these beautiful angel healing cards to the readings today. So what is it? I feel like it's this card. Wow, a celebration. So how beautiful. So this energy that this angel is bringing in, you have this purple energy around her, which tells me that there's a celebration coming. Believe in the impossible. Things happen once in a blue moon. There is something, and this is there's like a circle around this moon that looks like it's blue. This whole energy here is blue, and then this is that purple, that enlightened energy that we were talking about. Lots of purple energy and lots of blue energy, which is being mimicked here. So a new start is coming. Believe in the impossible. There's some sort of magic healing that's coming around that's going to give you the opportunity to celebrate. So let's see. We're going to go to the Sacred Creator Oracle, and wow. So the first card is accept. Accept that there is that like accept in this impossible, and then open up to receive. Accept and receive. So there's something that's coming forward for you to celebrate. How very exciting. Let's see if there's another card here for you. Reading number 3 around the Sacred Creators. Okay, so we are, oh, look at that. This is the yellow, which is around your solar plexus energy. It's saying you are epic. So what that says in this reading is that you have everything that you need to move forward. You have this illumination. I feel like this is part of this. This is saying that you have what you need. You can now see things in a new way. It's time to release anything around you thinking that you couldn't do something and just step into this new beginning. You're looking out, you're wanting to move forward. Accept this new gift that's coming in and move forward because you are a creator. This is air energy, and this air energy is around the swords energy. So I feel like some inspiration, like we were talking about here, is going to come in. Something is coming in. It's going to give you what you need to move forward. So we're going to go into, I think I'm drawing this one next. Now these are love cards. These are around a relationship, or around something that you need to know. So we're going to use these cards here. And what it says is it's normal to miss someone who is dear to you. Remember, love knows no separation. You may be physically apart, but spiritually you are always united. Those you love are forever present. So maybe, so this is this purple energy. Maybe you've lost somebody and that you feel like you want to celebrate. So sometimes it's hard to celebrate when the person that inspired you is not there, whether they've passed on or whether they're just not physically around you, or whether like you've lost somebody very close to you and you're feeling that this is confirmation to say that that energy is around you. Some really beautiful love energy is around you in some way. It says, close your eyes and feel your spiritual connection to everything on the planet, every person, animal, tree, and flower. Feel the ocean, the wind, the sky, all in perfect harmony, moved by the eternal flow of love. So I feel like this is kind of working. This, again, blue and purple energy that we were feeling here, that it's time to let go of any negativity. If you've lost somebody and you have that like heaviness, it's asking you to celebrate your life and to now receive what is divinely yours, that there is a light that around you, and it's a time for you to move forward, and you can celebrate in the spirit of somebody else or in the spirit of life itself, because it's telling you, just if you close your eyes, you can feel if you've lost somebody next to you. You can feel that energy around you. It says, the love that emanates from my beloved's heart is light that springs from the mind of the divine. Through each other, we become one. I give thanks for the endless blessings that is you. So I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but all of this is, I feel like, very similar energy. It's purple, blue, and yellow. It's like there's this energy around you. Even in here is purple energy, right? And these are, yeah. So it's all here asking you to celebrate these beautiful moments, because you're this amazing person, and this is coming. This new start is coming. Just believe and let go of anything that's holding you back. So we're going to grab for reading number 3. Okay, there you go. Look at that. Love. So it's very interesting that this one came in at the very end, because the ruby is around true love. So perhaps there was a true love in your life that you feel like you lost. If that's the case, it's saying that you're always connected, to feel yourself in all things. And that love that emanates from the other person's heart is still there. So there is a possibility of someone coming back into your space. And I'm going to look at Ruby. It says, love is an ocean which forever ebbs and flow, and at times a raging sea, and at times tranquil and calm. So I'm going to go back to your tarot cards and ask for more information. What is this ruby around? Okay, look at that. So we have 2 cards. Oh, look at that. So this is around this divine connection that maybe you feel like is lost and that is not around you, but there is going to be something to celebrate. Because we have the high priestess, and look at, she's in a wedding. She's in a wedding veil here, and surrounded by the magic of the stars and more of this purple energy. And then we have the lovers. I feel like there's a divine connection that is around you right now. These 2 cards are showcasing, like, both of them are fruitful, right? You have all this beautiful fruit around here and this beautiful fruit around here. And this is showing this divine wedding, this divine pairing right next to the ruby, which is around this divine loving source. So if you had some struggles with somebody, I feel like maybe if you're like just wanting confirmation, like, is this love real? Absolutely. Let go of anything that was holding you back. You have what it is. If you have been taking time before you move forward, it's saying that you can accept this love that's trying to come in or wanting to be a part of your life. Is there anything else? Can we get some information more about what is asking to come into reading number 3 and in their space? Because I feel like, okay, so this just dropped out. Look at this. So there's a knight coming in. And this is, as you can see, the Knight of Pentacles is a very stable energy. And what do you see again? This thing that's trying to kind of walk into your life. This is stable energy moving forward. The knight doesn't rush forward without being able to take his time and understand where he's going. He's walking with confidence. It's a new kind of fun energy. The nights are about movement, but this is the slowest moving night. So if you have somebody that is in your life and you're like, why isn't all this moving faster? I feel like it's moving faster. It's because the energy around this person or around this opportunity is a little bit slower, and it's asking you to kind of respect that, to release any negativity around it. Because look at that, if this person hasn't come in yet, this is Six of Cups. It's around something from your past coming back in to be revisited. So I feel like this energy that is coming back in is somebody from your past is going to be walking back into your space to bring about this divine love, because these are major shifts. This is a major event coming on. Your whole reading began with a major arcana telling you that there are many layers of what's going on, and you don't have all the information right now in front of you, but take your time. You're going to see something, and as you prepare to move forward, there's a really big opportunity for you to step forward in passion. And look at these two, like they're touching here. I feel like maybe this person is either, he's obviously, or she is coming back from the past because there was something there. It's like you've always been connected, even though you were miles apart. So maybe in the past you had a connection that didn't go well. So believe in the impossible. Believe that something can come back to you. It's like if you love something, let it free. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. But there's a time of celebration, a need for you to accept, know how amazing you are, and that there is some sort of creation happening around you, which is why this airs. So I feel like there's something that is going to be like you're going to hear from this person. I think that's why it's coming in, like you're going to hear something, and then this, like all of the steps will just kind of be slow and gradual, but they're going to come in because you're going to know. That's this high priestess energy. You're going to know that it's right, and you're going to feel like the fruit of this union that's coming together for you. So thank you, reading 3, for being here. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I would love to hear from you in the comments what you thought of the reading, and until then, I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Bye now.